Hi everybody. Uh, Today's video is not going to be a funny video because it's been a while that I have posted something on my YouTube channel. But today, when I got back from work on my way back, I was talking to one of my cousins and I spoke to him after a very long time. And when I spoke to him, I realized that, how much I miss him. It's been so long that I haven't seen him and I should go visit him. And, you know, uh, he's been dealing with a lot of problems lately, and I know when I spoke to him that he was very sad, and I should, give more time to him. I try and message him whenever I can. I comment on his photos to let him know that I'm always there. Uh, when I got back home, I had this question in mind, and I was thinking, when we are troubled and when we're sad, do we think that nobody is listening? Because this is a feeling that I used to get when I was young, and I straight got back home and I picked up a notebook and I wrote a few things because I wanted to talk to everybody about it. And it's almost 5:30 and I can't call anybody at this moment to let them know how I feel about it, but I thought I should make a video for it and just talk to everybody. So like I said, when we're lost and we're hopeless and we're tired of everything that's happening around us, do we feel that, nobody is listening? So I was reading in the Bible. So I read Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 and 10, and it says that two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But if someone who falls one is in real trouble. So even the Bible talks about it, that when we are troubled and we are lonely and we feel that nobody is with us, that's the time when you should really try and reach out to somebody who you think you know is with you. It can be your mother, father, your friends, somebody you don't talk to so often, or somebody you talk to that often. So it's important to have certain people in your life who you can turn back to and say, hey, listen, I'm messed up, and this is what is happening. So the people who know me personally, they would know that there is nothing hidden. I i always talk to certain people with my friends about the things that are happening in my life, and really, believe you me, it lightens my heart because I take off that burden, and you open your heart to somebody and you feel better. So if you feel that there is nobody listening, you got to rethink about it, and you have to reach out to people who love you. It can be anybody, like I said, anybody. Reach out to them, talk to them. In chapter 12, it says, a person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. So the Bible talks about how important it is to, have your loved ones around you, because when you are with them, you stand stronger and taller, and it's not easy to be defeated when you are in a group, when you have people around you, because when your loved ones are around you, they would always make sure that nothing hurts you. So you know, people might think that, it's easy, that she's talking about it, saying, oh, come on, don't be sad. There have been times that I've been sad, and I'm sure if my friends are listening to it, they know that things make me sad as well. I cry, and believe me, when I cry in front of my friends, oh, it lightens me, it lightens my mood, it makes me feel better. So it's not that we some people live a grief free life, or they are always happy. No, it doesn't happen. A lot of things happen in my life, they're constantly there, and there are things that keep coming back, and things happen, but you got to give yourself a chance. You have to just let it out, let it go. So there's something that I always tell people who I love, that your family is like your base. So you are here, and when you fall, they save you. You land on top of this space called family. So they protect you and they save you from going down below, you know. So if you remove family, friends, and loved ones, and then you fall, so there's nothing to save you. So I always believe that, you got to keep that base in life, so that you are, when times are bad and you fall, they're always there to protect you and save you. So if you feel that there is no one out there who's listening, believe me, try it. There is somebody. And even then, if you feel there is nobody, God is always listening. So try it. Try speaking to your friends, your loved ones. Try talking to God. He's going to help you out in the best way that he can. There have been times when so if I go back in time, there was a time when, I was all alone by myself. I didn't have anybody, and I used to sit down in my room and cry and cry and pray that, God, why is this happening with me? What have I done? I don't deserve this. I want to end my life. I want to end this grief. And, I cannot take it anymore. And then, I could feel God's presence with me. And he said, no, you're not giving up that easy. And I know my best friend, Sam, a lot of people know her. She was always there, constantly with me on the phone. And, she would listen to me saying the same things over and over again, but she never gave up on me. And she always said, you can make through this, this is going to come to an end. And, whenever she used to say this to me, it would give me a ray of hope. And I would always think, yes, I have to fight. I cannot just give up like this. There are people who love me. And she told me, you should talk to your parents about it, and I'm sure they'll understand. And when I spoke to them, they did understand. And I thought they won't, but they did. So, there's, so after all that happened, there is something that, changed in my life. And I realized that I need to love myself the way I am. I cannot be very harsh on myself and say, like nowadays I'm trying to lose weight, and oh my God, how much I'm trying. But, when it upsets me, then I tell myself, oh, come on, I'm trying. And if I'm trying, I'll get somewhere, if nowhere. But then I can't be so harsh on myself. I love myself the way I am, People think whatever they have to, but then I love myself the way I am. And you have to love yourself the way you are. We all have our own, fights, especially when you have an addiction. Everybody has an addiction. It can be, using the computer too much, sticking onto your phone, probably smoking a lot, or it can be drinking, anything, for that matter. Addiction, everybody has their own addictions, but then the only way that you can fight these addictions is by loving yourself. So you have to give yourself that space and say, okay, I know I have this problem and I want to fight with it. One of my very close friends is trying to quit smoking, and he's a chain smoker, and I'm glad that he's, we used to always tell him, oh, come on, you got to stop smoking. And now it's time that he walked up to me and he said that, he wants to give up smoking. I was like, okay, this is news. And I was very happy. And whenever I see him, I meet him like almost every day, and I tell him that, I am so happy that he's taking this step, because he is very adamant on it. And when you try, you reach somewhere, you land somewhere. So I was reading Psalm chapter 139, verse 14. It says, I will give thanks to you because I have been so amazingly and miraculously made. Your works are miraculous, and my soul is fully aware of this. So you have to love yourself. You know how blessed we are. Our fingers are here, our legs are here. We can see, we can smell, we can breathe every day. We wake up alive. Some people just die when they're sleeping. I know you must be thinking, oh my God, what is wrong with Anugrah? What is she talking about today? But then I mean it. I mean, I'm thankful to God every single day that I wake up alive, and I thank Him. And you have to love yourself. When you start loving yourself, things become easy. Life becomes easy. So, in the end, I've written a few things. You can see that I'm, referring to them. But God loves you. People around you love you. Your friends love you. Your family loves you. If you feel that there is nobody, somebody is always listening. Don't be harsh on yourself. It's okay. Forgive yourself for whatever you do. And then life becomes easy, I'm glad I could make this video today, because If I wouldn't have, I don't know who I would have called and, spoken about this for so long. But I'm glad. I hope you like this video. Share it with people you think that it can make a difference to. And tune in for more. Okay, bye.